Renault will field Guanyu Zhou and Fernando Alonso for the young driver test at the post-race test in Abu Dhabi in 2 weeks' time. I'm Thomas Marr. Be sure to like and subscribe for the very latest Formula 1 news. Renault have confirmed their driver lineup for the day of testing being held at the Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi, scheduled for the 15th of December. The test, held for 1 day, is designated as a young driver test, with the intention being for teams to run a driver of 2 Grand Prix experience or fewer. However, Renault have sought dispensation, which has been granted by the FIA, for them to field Fernando Alonso in their RS20 during that day. Formula 2 driver and Renault reserve Guanyu Zhou will also have some time behind the wheel. Alonso is returning to Formula 1 after 2 years away, and despite his experience of 16 years of racing and 2 World Championships, the FIA have allowed Renault to field him in the optional test to allow him to get some time in the 2020 car. Alonso has tested with Renault already this year in Spain, Bahrain and Abu Dhabi, with Renault hosting private tests for their development drivers Zhou, Christian Lundgaard and Oscar Piastri last month in the 2018 car. The FIA allowed the application to host Alonso. We'd like to thank the FIA and F1 for their acceptance of our test plans, made in recognition of our commitment to young drivers throughout junior motorsport and to Fernando's own dedication to furthering the careers of young talents, said team boss Cyril Abiteboul. Zhou has experienced the benefit of the Renault Sport Academy, having joined its ranks last year. He's worked hard and made a genuine contribution to the performance of the team through his work in the simulator and test program. I'm delighted he can drive the RS20 to complement his journey so far. For Fernando, this will be the next step in his return. He's worked tirelessly to make sure he's as ready as he possibly can be for 2021. He wants to contribute fully, not just to the team, but to the fans and the sport he's missed in the past 2 years. Sebastian Buemi and Robert Kubica have also been linked with possibly taking part in the test, although are yet to be confirmed. Alfa are running Callum Ilott at the young driver test, while Williams are fielding Roy Nizani and Jack Aitken. McLaren are not expected to take part as they don't have a young driver up and coming through the ranks. In my opinion, running drivers like Alonso, Kubica, Buemi, or drivers switching teams like Sebastian Vettel or Carlos Sainz, none of them should be permitted to take part in this test. The FIA designated this day of track time specifically for junior drivers like Christian Lundgaard, Oscar Piastri, Robert Schwartzman and Yuki Tsunoda. Opportunities for junior drivers to drive a modern Formula 1 car are incredibly rare nowadays, so a designated day for them was a great idea. No focus on car development, no focus on testing of new parts, just a straightforward day of driving for drivers who otherwise don't get that opportunity. Instead, the FIA have managed to break their own rule, and it's almost certain that other teams will now follow suit and demand that they be allowed to field more experienced drivers. After all, Alonso will have had as much time as anyone in the updated cars when pre-season testing comes around in February, and will have had more preparation than the likes of rookies Nikita Mazepin and Mick Schumacher. So what do you think? Should the FIA have allowed Fernando to take part in a test specifically set aside for junior drivers? That's it from me for the moment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Thomas Marr on F1.